Good evening, boys and girls, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. It's Susie Q96, totally unscheduled. I want to look at some coins and put some coins in some books and get them off my desk. And in order to do that, I have to use my microscopical. And since it seems to work better when I'm doing it through StreamYard, I'm going to do that. Plus, it uh, allows me to have a record of what I've done. So last night I opened a roll of 50-cent pieces, half dollars, and I didn't have my half-dollar books out. So now I have located those, and so I'm going to go back through these. Hey, James. Howdy, hi. Thought you was mad at me or something. Nah, just kidding. So anyway, I've got this little stack of 50 centers that need to go in my books. So I thought I would do that. And that way I know which ones I don't need to keep. And they can go elsewhere besides my desk. There's a 95. Yeah, I didn't really do a whole lot with half dollars after my original collection of them vanished. So now I'm going to try and fill in the blanks here. Doug, here. Doug knows this channel so well. Indeed. Yep, M3 will do it. My housekeeping assistant Sandy was here today picking pennies up off the floor, and she thought she had them all done, and then right before she left, she moved the misting bottle for my plants, and sure enough, there was another one. They're just everywhere. It's hysterical. It is so funny. I mean, he does. He just clears things off to see fit as he likes them. He does not care that the doctors told me I am not supposed to bend over and pick anything up. He's like, hey, get them, B. That's your job, he says. That's your job. Okay, well, I am looking for. Oh, yeah, I forgot to look at the mint mark, dummy. This is not one of the best specimens, but it'll hold the place for now. It's a 95p. Hopefully we'll find a better one down the line a little ways. This is the roll I opened the other night, but I didn't have my books. So I thought before I roll things and take them back to the bank, I would fill the spaces in my books. 89p. I got a few really nice ones in the books that I won on different channels. And then I've got a whole lot of empty book. Yes, Doug, I did. Oh, thank you so much for that. That was awesome. Yeah, I will be mailing out stuff on the 3rd when I get my check. I kind of messed my bills up last month. I don't know exactly what I did. I know one of the things I did was I accidentally paid one twice, which is good because now I don't have to pay that one this month. I'm ahead. But Yeah, I really appreciated that because that will help me get some of these things sent out. That was very kind of you, and I very much appreciated that little donation because Lordy knows we need it. It's going to get better. Uh, I'm getting well enough that I can work on my eBay store again and hopefully get some items sold. That will help us out some. I have a monstrous collection of shot glasses, all different kinds of shot glasses in my eBay store, and I'm starting to list some of my vinyl records. So hopefully I'll be able to sell some things and get this huge pile of stuff out of the middle of my kitchen. That would be handy. I have no use of my kitchen table because it is completely covered with stacks of items I need to get listed. Some of them I need to get photographed, but I've been holding off on that because of my eye. But we'll get it done. I'm not a quitter. I am not a quitter. Where's 96? Is it this book? Yeah, I really was tickled when I saw that, Doug. That made me smile because people don't realize how much it costs to send all that stuff out. And I do try to send at least to the US and Canada. I've run into some difficulties with sending to Great Britain on occasion. I'm still trying to get a prize to Les Loves Coins that I have sent twice, and every time I send it and they reject it, I lose that postage. So it kind of stinks. So I have modified his prize to see if we can get customs to leave me alone. He had won a couple of coins and a scale, and I think the problem is with the scale, not the coins. That I guess they think it's some kind of drug paraphernalia or something, and it's not. It's just a USB plug-in scale that you use to weigh coins and gold, but they are not letting me get that through to him. So I have picked something else to send him instead of the scale, and we'll see if it goes through. But it does cost more to send to Canada, and there's another bicentennial. I'll still have to go back through these and look for any unusual characteristics, but for now I'm just trying to fill the holes in my book. And after I finish with these halves, I'm going to do a couple rolls of pennies, and then I'm going to go to bed early because the doctor says I can finally sleep lying down like a normal person. I don't have a reclining chair, and they wanted me to sleep sitting up, and it has been ripping my back really bad. Okay, got a 73. It's not very pretty, but I do need one in the book, so that will go in there for now. I remember when I was a little girl, not too long before Kennedy was assassinated, he came to my hometown of Orlando, Florida, and we stood on the corner of Michigan and Orange, which at that time was out on the outskirts of town. Now it is actually in what they call Sodo, which is south downtown. But back then it was a two-lane road that went through the middle of an orange grove. And we stood on the corner and waved to the president. He waved back to us. We thought we were some kind of royalty. And it was not very long after that that he was taken from us. And as little kids, I think I was in second grade, third grade, maybe. It was a devastating thing. We didn't understand why would somebody do that. And to this day, I still don't understand why people do things like that. I don't need that one. I knew that my books had a lot of holes in them, so I wanted to get them out and try to fill them in. I used to have a pretty nice collection. Yeah, I wish I had kept my mom's recliner when she passed a few years ago, and I didn't. She had two of them, but she had one that was really nice, and I, in hindsight, wish I had kept it. I gave it to one of her neighbors, and after I did that, I regretted that decision. But at the time, I was moving into a motorhome, and I would have had to move it down to storage. So I gave it away, and it was one of those that helps you get up. So I strongly wished I had kept that, but I didn't. Oh, and last night something happened that was interesting. Once in a while, my brother will watch my metal detecting videos because he detected for a while. But last night, he actually watched part of one of my penny roll hunts for the first time. And I knew right away because when I talked to him on the phone today, he said something about penny hunting. So I asked him, I said, "Did you watch part of my video last night?" No, I said, "Did you watch my video?" And he said, "Well, I watched a little bit of it." So that was kind of cool. I don't think he had ever seen what coin roll hunting was. So that was cool. My brother does support me. Uh, I also have a sister. Uh, we don't always get along. It's sad, but we don't. And but she has done many things for me over the years, so I'm not saying anything bad about my sister. I love my sister. Not yet. I haven't opened the pennies yet. I'm still putting last night's $50 into my books. I found my books. So I got about 7 or 8 more of those, and then I'm gonna start opening the pennies, see if I find anything. Because last night sure wasn't. It was like a continuation of that same box I had last week. It seemed like it wasn't producing much, but yeah, I'm gonna get these in the books so I can figure out what to send back to the bank. Yeah, when I get stuff, I have to get it turned around pretty quick and sent back to the bank because I got bills to pay. But I splurged this week. I was given some money towards my move, and I thought I would use it to get some rolls real quick and then put it back in and put it in. Then I'll deposit it in the moving fund. Another one of those I know I don't need. Excuse me. Hiccuburp. 78 would be this book. Uh-oh. Something just fell out of one of my books. I'll have to see where that belongs. 78D. We need that one. Yeah, some of these books, the coins don't stay in the slots very well. And this $50 book is one of them. Don't want to. Ooh, that's a 66 that fell out. Okay. It goes there. Okay. All right, I got 3 more. Then I can move on to penny. 73. I think I have all those. Yep. Bicentennial. I might keep one of those as a giveaway. This is an ugly one here. 1980. I think it's an 80p. Which I need, so we're going to put that in there as a placeholder. Oh, that's ugly. All right. So, that gets some of that stuff off the desk and ready to rock and roll. Let me put those down and we'll do some pennies here. Let me see who all's in the house, because I had a hard time reading the stream while I do that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start at the top and say hello to Lucky James Eller, Doug Harding. Thank you, Doug, for once again for the donation on the postage fund. Swing for the ring, Tom Riley. Hi, Tom. I don't know. Who knows? Might be stuffing his face full of mac and cheese. No, oh, he was going out for pizza tonight. That's right. He was going out for a pizza. So he'll show up eventually. Alrighty. I'm not going to stay on too much because I spent quite a bit of time online today editing videos for the detecting part of my channel. I debuted a short one, 10-minute one this afternoon. And I have another one that's going to debut on Thursday. And of course, tomorrow night I have the Sweeping the Dirt show at 6 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to continue our trek around the country looking at detectorists from different states to see how things are done where they live. Because in some places it's very different than others. Like last week we looked at Arizona, where they were detecting for gold nuggets, and the equipment is different, the soil is different, everything is very different. But it kind of gives you an idea, if you happen to be going to those places, what you will need equipment wise and places to go. And it's just a lot of fun to see the differences. Oops, I gotta take these $50 out of the cap to the Kappa Hoppa. Put them over here on the side. Now, last night, I actually was taking the time to look up some of the errors and stuff on pennies. So, because I made myself a list. So I'm going a little bit slower, but I'm looking at more things. One of the things we studied a little bit last night was the double ear. Ah, yes. And I created some little envelopes for things like 82s and different things I need to be studying. Now in the 79, unless it's an S, we really don't have much to look at except kappa. But if that were an S, we would have been looking for a DDO. 67. It's a kappa, kappa, kappa. Ooh, I should have turned the fan on. It's a little toasty in here tonight. We've had the strangest weather day. It started out in the mid 70s and the sun was shining, and then all of a sudden it turned dark and dropped down to 60, and now it's climbing back up again. Hi, Mississippi Mary. How are you, sweetheart? Been doing some detecting? I will be so glad when I can get out and detect again. I'm probably another week down the road. Friday, I go back to Roanoke, which is a little over 100 miles away, for the surgeon to give me the assessment on how my eye looks, and hopefully they will have some reports back from the biopsy and will be able to tell me a little more about what's going on in my eye. But in the interim, I am still not allowed to bend down because it causes pressure behind my eye, and we don't want to goober anything up. I didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked, and I was very uncomfortable. So today I called the doctor and told him, that the eye never did swell shut. I've had no bleeding. I've had no headaches. I've really not had to take a lot of the pain meds. And I just asked him, I said, look, I said, trying to sleep this way is killing my back injury. Can I lie flat so that I could get some sleep because I'm exhausted? So he, after assessing my condition, has told me, yes, I may sleep like a normal person, but when I get up in the morning, I need to put some ice on my eye to help control swelling. So tonight, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, is I'm trying to stay awake until I am so tired that I will easily fall asleep. Oh, there he is. There he is. I knew Cheeseburger in Paradise was going to show up eventually. We know he does. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. I wish I knew how to do this. Oh well, I'll do it next time. I'm gonna get Mikey. I got a plan for Mikey. How you doing, Mikey? Did you go get your pizza? I thought that was what you said you were up to tonight, was pizzaing. I'm not gonna fix anything. Yeah, I get to sleep lying down like a normal person. Yay! Well, see, I have 3 back injuries in 3 different parts of my back, and trying to sleep sitting up with no reclining chair, I was putting a lot of pressure on my lower back, and so it was not conducive to getting any kind of decent sleep whatsoever. I would think I had been asleep for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I'd wake up and I'd been asleep for 45 minutes. You creeped out Jeff Silversmith, huh? I'm surprised. I didn't think Jeff was that easy queasy, but I guess. Uh, so, like I said, I'm not going to do a whole lot of rolls tonight because I did spend some time today working on video editing, and so I have just about reached my maximum on computer time for one day because I also was on a couple people's live streams. I was on Sir Benji for a little bit and Digging with Deej. If you're a detectorist and you have not been on Digging with Deej, you need to. She has a very interesting channel. Hey, Les. How's everything on the other side of the pond? So, yeah, it was very nice right when I got on Digging with Deej, she was going down her prayer list, and she was actually talking about me and my condition when I came into the room. Oh, and last night, uh, we got me over 800, and then by this morning, YouTube had already taken them away again, and I was back down to 798. So some people over on Deej's channel pushed me back up over 8 again. But it's like every day as fast as I get the users, they take them away, and they were legitimate people. It wasn't like it was fake accounts or anything. I just don't understand why they want to pick on me so much. And then I got 4 this week. I got 4 copyright claims on songs that I have license to use. So I have to fight with them on that stuff. And I'm like, why are you picking on me? Go bother somebody that's got 10 bazillion people and half of them are fake. It's not fair. It's just not fair. I don't know why they do that. But it's, yeah, I'm just baffled. And once a year, they come in and take away mass quantities of your view hours. So I had almost my 4,000, and now I'm down below 2. So if you got nothing better to do, or you can just set one of my playlists and just let it run to build me up some hours again, that would be helpful. I'm not trying to get rich off of this. I just want to make the channel pay for itself as far as what I need for the giveaways and the supplies. Which, I do have the Patreon sponsor thing, which you can do for as little as $2.96 a month. That's the poorer than dirt tier. And then I have copper, silver, and gold tiers as well. But even the gold tier is only $20 a month. Oh, I would love some coffee, Les. My little eyelids are falling shut here. Ooh-wee. but I don't really want to wake up. I'm going to try and get some real sleep tonight. Now that they'll let me. I have already taken my meds. That's another reason I'm only doing a couple of rolls of these pennies, because they've given me some pretty potent pain goodies. And normally I only take half of one, but tonight I took a whole one because I really do have to do something about sleep, get caught back up. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and tidy my eBay store a little bit. Get Yeah, well, Mikey's just a kid. He's only 21. And he does have some dietary restrictions. I used to be like the biggest coffeeholic. I sometimes have a cup in the morning now, but I don't have one every day. I used to drink like a pot of coffee or two every day, but can't do that anymore. This box is not being at all productive. This is the second roll today, and so far I have found nothing in them. And last night on the first, I think I did 6 rolls yesterday, and didn't find much. I'll show you where we're at when I get to the end of this roll. Whew. Pulled pork. I had that last week. It was good too. Ooh, that's a pretty shiny 74. Don't know. I'm going to sit it aside for checking to see if it looks good for the book I'm doing for the young man. That's actually my niece's son. Ooh, excuse me, 64. I'm trying to get him interested in something besides playing Minecraft all the time. He's got some disabilities, so he can't go playing football and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try and get him started on some coins, and if he doesn't go for coins, then I'm going to try to get him started on stamps. Something that he can do that does not involve being on the computer or the cell phone 24/7. I don't think that's good for any kid. Things need to be done in moderation. Opened 2 rolls of cents and had a 2006 Canadian Ender. Yeah, I haven't even found a Canadian yet. I usually find at least one. So far, these boxes have been pretty dismal. I need a new bank, I think. That's a shield. I'm not even looking at it. Yeah, it was kind of neat. I was working on a video today, and I kept all of the things I found on these hunts. And so I have this box full of plastic bags full of items. Some of them are junk. Some of the items are junk and some of them are good. And I tried to keep all of them and label them so I would know what hunt they came from. And I was actually able to find the bag that contained the items of the footage I was working on, which was from St. Patrick's Day of 2021, one of the last hunts I did before I got sick. Hey, Mike, how you doing? So I was able to get a photo of the finds, and there was a little bit of change in there and a bracelet and some other goodies. So that one will be coming out on Thursday, and you'll be able to see what I found at the school. No, at the park. I don't know where the heck I was. But anyway, I'm slowly getting rid of bags of trash, sorting the little good pieces out. Oh, so close. A 59. A 59. But not quite wheat. It is copper, though. So we'll throw that into copper hopper. And we'll throw that in the zinc sink. And that one goes into zinc sink. And that one goes into zinc sink. I think I'm going to do another roll or two, but I got to turn the fan on first. It's a little warm in here. Air circulating. Let's dig way down in the bottom. Let's see if we can find anything that looks better than what we've been looking at so far. All right, I think I'll do 2 more rolls and then call it a night. So far, this pathetic excuse for a box has produced a 1955 Wheatie and a 2009, which is part of the Lincoln series. And other than that, it really has not done a darn thing for us. So let's hope it will change. Hello, headed to the creek. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're just fishing through some pennies before I retire for the night. I'm going to do a couple more rolls. I went through some $50 that I had gone through the other night just to put them in my books. And I was able to give several of them a home, and the rest will be going back to La Bank of the Fargo well. Let's send some positive vibes towards this roll for wheat, because we sure need some wheat. We do. We need the wheat. A lot of wheat we need. Oops, I was supposed to check those 92s and I forgot. And I'm not going back in the tub. But yeah, I need to check the 92s for the AM situation. The 92 and the 92D for close AM in America. And I forgot and threw them in the tub without checking them. So we'll have to do better on that. Papa. You will hear the fan blowing my paper I made a list so I can try to remember again all of the things I am looking for on pennies. It's funny when you're out for a year, a lot of that stuff just goes out of your head because you're not using it. It's funny, I can remember the phone number for the time of day service when I was 7, but I can't remember which pennies to look at. Okay, 2000, got to check for the wide AM on the back side, reversible. And we do not have a wide AM there. Too bad. Too bad. Yeah, I got so tickled because my brother actually watched part of one of my coin roll hunting videos. That's not his thing, but he does watch some of my detecting stuff. In fact, I'm going to have to send my simplex off for a repair. I somehow got a crack in my screen, which renders it no longer waterproof. So while it is gone, I'm going to be using my brother's detector from 20 years ago. Ooh. Now the close AM, the M and the A are touching. So I'm going to assume, since they're not touching, that that is considered wide. Does anyone want to correct me on that? I will set that aside for a review. Yeah, Creek, I will hit you with a friendly visit when I'm off of here. So I think I just got a wide AM. But I think what I was looking for was a close AM. Now that I get my brain in gear, I'm looking for the close. So the wide is normal. Okay, so nothing to get excited about after all. I'm just confused. Just confused. But I should keep one of each in my collection, so I did set it aside. So I have the wide and the not so wide. 2000. We're looking for the wide. Now, see, that's what the close looks like when they are, the M is touching the bottom of the A. So, doubling on the columns. Forgot to look. I'll look at it when I look at it again. It's in my review pile. So, 81. That's a copper from the hopper. Where is the wheat? That's what I want to know. I mean, I did hear on the news that there was a wheat shortage, but I did not think that it carried over into my penny bucket. Okay, we're supposed to look for a wide AM. We got not a wide AM. We got not a zero zippy doo. There's a 63D. It's a copper in the hopper. An 82. I have a pile of those because I got to check for copper versus zinc, small versus large, so on and so on, and Scooby Dooby Doo. copper. I keep hitting this dumb box, opening this pop-up thing on my screen. I hate it. Covering up my good stuff. Some of the wide is rare, same dates, the closed AM is the rare. Yeah, that's why I had to make a list, because some of them you're looking for the wide, some of them you're looking for the close, and some of them are like the no mint mark will be one, and like 1998. Without a mint mark, you're looking for the wide AM. If you've got the S, you're looking for the close AM. There's no rhyme or reason to why they came out the way they did. I sometimes wonder if somebody down at the mint didn't have a little nip bottle stashed away somewhere. They're just like, hey, Bubba, let's change this around. Really mess with them idiots that collect these things. You know? Because, yeah, there's, like I said, there's no necessary rhyme or reason sometimes for how things turned out. Is the wide a proof reverse? It does not mention it as being such in the red book. I think it's just a different die that was cut differently for whatever reason. Another 82 to put in my 82 pile. I have an envelope for 82s so I can look at them later. Okay, so we're supposed to look for the wide AM on this 1998. And we got the close one, so no cigar. Close, but no cigar. Hardy har har. I'm still looking for that wheat. Where is the wheat? Where's the wheat? Dag nabbit. Oh. This don't know about this copper. Yeah, at some point I'm going to have to deal with all this copper. I've got a couple of containers full of it now. And I have started on a new one. I can't leave money sit around too long because I don't have enough to enjoy that luxury. But Michael Kittle gave me some suggestions of what I can do with the copper to try to keep from having to take it back to the bank, because I don't really want to do that since I took all the trouble to sort it out. 77 is your birth year. Oh my gosh. I was a grown-up adult by then. I graduated from high school before you were born. Coppers. Yeah, I'm an oldie but a goodie. I think Mikey is our youngest guy in here right now. Mikey's just had his 21st birthday. And I got 3 more in this roll. And not a bit of wheat. There's your 77. What about that, Les? We found your birth year. It's not in very good shape, though. If it were better, I'd try and send it to you, but yeah, your bags will be there soon, Mikey. That'll be cool having Mikey's getting 2 of the cloth vintage U.S. mint bags, and he's going to put all his copper in them. I got them sitting here on the desk. I got a pair of earrings I want to stick in there for Mikey's mom, and I just got to get to them, but I can't get under. I'm not supposed to bend over and put any pressure on my eye until after the doctor takes a look at things on Friday. So after that, I can get down there where the jewelry is stashed and get those out. And those will go out to Mikey soon. I want a picture, Mikey, of the bags full. Yeah, I used to use Crown Royal bags for my silver coins. Yeah, well, we can't do that, Les. They arrested us. Yeah, well, she's getting a new pair, Mikey, for letting you make that donation to the channel for the bags. I'm sending her along a new pair. So your mom's very, very nice. She always sends me these nice little notes. Okay, we're going to be looking for the close AM. Is it going to be there? Probably not. Nope. That's a wide. Too bad. If we ever find one, I don't even know what they're worth. $20.20. That's what I want for my eyes. At this point, though, I will be happy. Okay, here we go again, looking for the close AM. Nope, not there. Yeah, at this point, I'll be happy if my eyes just stop getting worse. But I have mystified the medicos. They have no idea what's wrong. That's why I've had to go through this brain biopsy surgery so they can see if they can figure it out. I am waiting with much anticipation to see what they can tell me. Okay, 1972. We are supposed to be looking for a DDO. I'm not really seeing anything that looks like a double die anywhere on that. But it goes into Copper Hopper. Nothing on 69D. 69S we would have studied further. There's a little better 77. That's just for less. I might see if I can find a better one to send them. 89. Nothing to look for there. Yeah, I'm just taking my time picking through this box. I figure if I do a couple rolls or so every day, I'll be able to take it back next Monday. When we were in an antique store, I saw a cat necklace and told her to get it to match with the cat earrings. Did she get it? I should make her a necklace instead of earrings. I might do that. I might do that. I got this one really cute cat I think she might like. Yeah, I have a whole nother channel that has handcrafted jewelry on it. I haven't been making jewelry because of my eyes, but I still have an inventory and I can do easy things like necklaces and stuff. Some of the earrings get a little more complicated, but and I haven't been having the terrible headaches from my eye anymore, so I got a lot of stuff that got pushed off onto the side when I got sick that I'm just now starting to get where I can do again. And that was part of what hurt my income. I lost several $100s a month by not being able to do things. So hopefully Friday will give me good news. And my brother has been following my recovery on a day-to-day basis, and Friday is his birthday, so I would like to be able to give him some good news about my health. So we shall see. 1964 goes into Kappa Hoppa. Still no wheat. But 2000. We got to look for the wide AM. Huh. What do you think, guys? What do you think? The A and the M are not touching each other. And it is a 2000, and I do not see any mint mark on it. So we may actually have found one this time. I'm going to ask for your opinions, especially Mikey, because Mikey knows everything. So what do you think, guys? Do we have a wide AM 2000? I got to find a little thing to put that in so I don't mix it back in with other stuff and things and stuff and things. It's not the prettiest coin in the world, though. It's kind of mutilated. Looks wide to me, too. That's not what I want. That's rollers. I don't want coin rollers. And I'll put it in envelope. I can always come back and look at it again. All right. Well, we got something. I'm going to put it in the envelope and put it up here. Yes, it is. Just checked. Yay! We got something. Something. Finally. Did it tell you how much they're worth in really crappy condition? Because that one's pretty crappy, but it is what it is. At least I found one. Okay, thank you. Headed to the creek. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern is when I have my metal detecting show, so please come back and we might head to the creek. See what we can find. So there you go. Ew, that looks like something I dug up that I probably should have buried again. Lowest grade on Coins Facts is an MS60 for $5. Well, at least we have a ballpark figure of if we find one that looks a little nicer. I don't complain about $5 coins that have a face value of a penny. Thank you, Mikey, for checking that for me. Copper. Yeah, I'm going to go at the end of this roll, get some rest. Like I said, I do not want to overdo anything. I've been working so hard to try and get caught up on some of my videos and rebuilding my channel and working on my eBay stuff. I don't want to do anything that might jeopardize the recovery of my eye. So 63. Into Kappa Hoppa. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just trying to do a lot of things, and I don't, like I said, I don't want to overdo it. Copper. Shield penny junk. 95. Okay, we got to check the 95 for double die obverse, also known as DDO. I don't see any doubling there. I don't see any there. And I don't see any there. So yeah, that is true, Mikey. When a lot of people didn't know about such things, they had more value. But that's one of the negative sides of things like coin roll hunting, is that it exposes so many more people to what to look for. No M, no M's on taboos. He's trying to do it. No M's on taboos. Let's not go there. All right. Now I got a dilemma here. I'm trying to make a decision. Since I already have my $50 books out, should I go ahead and open this other roll of $50? Y'all make the call while I figure out where I put the books. I just had them. I don't recall putting them away. Oh, here they are. So, what do you think? Should I open this roll of halves real quick? That way I can put them. Do it! All right, we'll do it. And that way I can put all the leftover halves into one roll and they can go back to the bank. those in the big copper hopper so I can use that little tub for $50. All right, we're gonna open her. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. So far, I don't see any silver edging on anything, but nope, no silvers. Let's see what we did get. Let's see what we got here. 71. I know I already have that. And that's not a very nice looking one anyway. 83. Okay, that would be this book right here. Here. 83. Well, 83p, I don't have one in the book, so we'll install that one for now until something better turns up. Oh my goodness. What in the world do we have here? It is, I don't know if you can see, but it is covered with what looks like red nail polish. It doesn't look red when you guys are seeing it, but it is bright red. On my end. Changing the light to see if you can see it. But yeah, it is covered with red nail polish. I don't know if somebody thought they were being cute and putting blood on Kennedy, or if that was just, it almost looks like the letter K. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit a key on my keyboard and threw myself out of the screen. And then I just now dropped a book on the floor, and I'm going to guess that at least 5 or 6 coins probably fell out. Amazingly, no. Hallelujah. They stayed in there. All right. Oops, indeed. Oops, indeed. I don't know what to do with that ugly thing, but I'm not putting it in my book. I don't want that in my book. $96. P, okay. I don't need 96p. I already have that. $74. My eyes are not focusing very well. 74. Got that. I can't believe I haven't run across like NIFCs or anything. I'm just not hitting any of the goodies. 81p. My eye is not focusing. 81p. All right, we have a space looking for a coin right there. Yeah, I can't afford to buy boxes of halves, but I did grab a couple of rolls. Just, you know, what the heck? I mean, there could be something there. Yeah, you could luck out. But if nothing else, I'm filling my book. And I needed that one. So get that in there. And another bicentennial. A bunch of those. There's another one. This one's, I don't know what the deal here is, but there's like a black line across the bottom there, right above "In God We Trust." Everything is black below that. I don't know if that's tarnish or somebody actually colored it that way. Come on, eyes, focus. 1990p. Well, we'll keep the black line for now. Oops. It's holding space. So there's a 74. 74, which we do not need. That one looks like the surface of the moon. It's all ground up. These are just my books, which you cannot see. They're just Whitman albums. Already have one of those. I got about 6 more here to take a look at. I wish my eyes were a little better. I know y'all get tired of hearing me grumble about my eyes, but 88p, not very pretty, but again, it'll hold a spot until I find a better one. $92p. Need that one. Now my books are looking a little better. Many less empty spaces. And I have 5 to go. This, I think, is a bicentennial. Another one. A 1980D. Which is needed in the book. There we go. And what we got here? 97 something something P. Don't need that one. 2 to go. And then I will be heading for the bedding. 71D. Got that. And last but not least is a 72 something. I can't tell if that's a D or a P, but I don't think it matters because I have both of them. Alrighty, well, we did make some progress, and now I can send the rest of those back to the bank. And I have a lot more of my spaces in my books filled. So that was an exercise. I may do that again in the future, just grab a couple of rolls each time I go. I mean, at some point I might hit something good, but I can't do the boxes. Like, you know, I just can't. That's way more cash than I can put out in one transaction. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for me for tonight. Tomorrow at 6, I have my metal detecting show. Sweeping the dirt. And I may come on sometime during the day and do a couple more rolls of coins or sort through some more. I have this one box sitting here, has all these loose nickels and stuff in it, and I'm really not sure why. Like there's a whole envelope of 2004 Louisiana Purchase nickels, some 2000s, it just says 2000s nickels. I have no idea what that's all about. I have an envelope that just doesn't say anything, but it has, it says 60s and 70s nickels. So these are just all sorts of nickels in here. And then there's a whole bunch of loose nickels and pennies. So we need to probably see why I kept these. I'm guessing I was supposed to be looking for something specific on them, but I don't need to have all these boxes of odd, unclassified coins sitting around. So we'll maybe work on that for a little while tomorrow. I'll just pop up. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you would hit the like button on your way out, and also make sure that your notifications are on and all that good stuff, and I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. I am gonna head for some sleep right now. Hopefully wake up refreshed and ready to do some more groovy things tomorrow. So thank y'all very much, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone. Much love. Thank you for your never-ending support. You guys rock.